Hey YouTube friends, welcome to my channel, Living Life with Mama. I'm Mama. In today's video, we will be doing our 2-week dinner meal planning. Now, one of the weeks that we'll be meal planning, my daughter and I are actually on spring break. So in the pile, you will see a few things that are not dinner related, but I will not be putting them on the menu because there's a possibility that we may or may not make these things. They're more like desserts, cookies, stuff like that. And I think that's a great way to spend our spring break, maybe doing something like that, since that's things that we've been wanting to do but we never really have the time to do. And since we already have a lot of the ingredients and we may have to get like 1 or 2 things, that's kind of like a free thing to be able to do during our spring break, because we are trying to do as many free things as we possibly can, whether that's here at home or outside, like going on nature walks or going to the park or going to free museums, stuff like that. And then we also have a visitation weekend in between that. So we'll be meal planning for that, for my daughter to be gone. And we also will have a friend visiting us. He is my daughter's uncle, and he is visiting us for the entire week. But because I don't have work the next day, I technically don't have to save food to the side for lunches, because we do plan on eating like maybe hot dogs, sandwiches, stuff like that. So our amount of food will not go up, even though we're feeding 3 people, because we technically already cook as if we have 3 people, because one of those portions goes to school with me the next day. Anyways, so Monday will be this will be March, and Monday will be the 17th. Okay, this is actually my daughter's regular visitation. The last visitation from the meal planning was a rescheduled visitation. So this will be 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, and my friend, if I remember correctly, will not be coming into town until Saturday. I don't know if he's going to be coming in sometime during the day or like really, really late Saturday. I don't know for sure. But I'm going to pick something that the both of us can eat, and things that I've been wanting to try that technically my daughter can't try. So, or can't have. Not necessarily try, but can't have. Real quick, this garlic steak bites and potatoes. So I couldn't, Aldi had no steak bites, like the little cut up pieces, and any of like the meats that they had that was whole was way too expensive. So I ended up doing chicken and potatoes, and you guys, this was delicious, even with the chicken. I had that for dinner Friday night and lunch for Saturday, and it was extremely good. But I don't think I'm going to do one of these again. I know that my friend would definitely like that, but since I just had it, I really don't want to do it again. Then I've got some random, oh, I see it, okay. Okay. This hui chicken was delicious, but we ended up using rice noodles with it, and it actually didn't, the rice noodles didn't come out very well. Well, we got angel hair, but you can't like pull it apart. So if I want to do this again, but I want to do it just with regular pasta, not rice pasta. technically in our house regular pasta is gluten-free pasta, but I just want to make it without the rice pasta, if that makes sense. Tuesday we will be doing taco soup. I think I'm going to save this for when we are on spring break, because I know my friend will really like this. We're not going to do one of these. Okay. I'm just gonna, so we actually technically have not, we were supposed to have this for dinner tonight, but I can't remember Friday night we lost electricity, so we could not make our food, our meal that we were supposed to have Friday night. So we had that last night, and then what we had last night we're actually having tonight. So I'm just gonna move this to Monday since I know that we already have it. This basil marinade for chicken was delicious. It didn't look like that because I didn't use fresh basil. We technically already have another recipe. I made 2 of them last time and put one in the freezer, and this was really good. We're gonna save this for the for spring break, because it has 4 pieces of chicken in it, and that's plenty to feed all 3 of us. Jambalaya is going to be saved. So the friend that I have, or I call him my friend. He's my friend. He's not my actual brother, but we call him Uncle, and then his name. He is Catholic, and on Fridays they don't eat pork at all. So of course there's sausage in this, but this is the only one that's not. Maybe it's just not meat. At any meat other than shrimp, I guess. I don't know. But he asked for something like seafood, like that has shrimp or fish or whatever, and I told him about jambalaya, that it actually has sausage in it, and what we could do is just cook the sausage on the side, cook the jambalaya all together with the shrimp. He takes his portion, and like we just add our sausage into our portion type thing. So we're gonna save that for next week too. He hasn't had a whole lot of our recipes, so I'm excited to be able to share some of these recipes, and I think I'm going to have a hard time deciding which ones I want to do. Wednesday, we can make spaghetti pretty fast for youth. Okay. Friday, Saturday, I want to do this broccoli cheese soup recipe. One, because I really, really want to try it, but also like if my friend is in town by then, like for dinner, then he can try it. Okay, what do I want to do? Okay, I'm going to do just chicken or leftovers. So I asked my daughter, and she wants hamburger helper. For us, it's just mac and cheese with meat in it. Okay, so that is the first week. This is not when we're on spring break. This is actually starting this coming up Monday. So on Monday, 3/17, we're going to do honey garlic chicken. On Tuesday, taco soup. Wednesday, spaghetti. Thursday, chicken enchilada soup. We have a lot of chicken. Friday night I'll do chicken or like leftovers or something like that. Saturday, broccoli and cheese soup. Sunday, hamburger helper. Okay, so that Monday will be the 24th. I know that Tuesday will be taco soup again. Okay. Then Friday will be jambalaya. Okay, Monday will be chicken, corn, carbonara, Wednesday will be the chicken basil. Thursday will be meatloaf. Saturday will be huli huli chicken. Sunday we'll do spaghetti again. And then I don't know if we'll make all of these or not. It just depends. But my daughter's been wanting to make the double chocolate chip cookies for quite some time. She wanted to make them during winter break, but we were completely out of eggs, and I refused to pay almost $7 in eggs. And our friend, their chickens weren't laying, and they just started laying. We only did get a dozen, and so I really hope that we can make these over spring break. Her and I have always wanted to make marshmallows. We think it's really fun and everything. I believe I have all of the ingredients to be able to make that. They're supposed to be like really, really good for you. Or not good for you. There's still tons of sugar, but they're better for you than other marshmallow, like store-bought marshmallows. If you look at the ingredients, there's a lot of chemicals in that, and this is very simple: sugar, corn syrup, stuff like that. And it's really fun because you can make them as big or as small, stuff like that. You can even make them into shapes. One of the things that we love to nibble on is puppy chow. So I thought that would be a fun thing to do, to have like as a snack. Maybe if we were to go to the park or take a picnic to the park or go on a walking hike, whatever the case may be, we could definitely chow on this. Oatmeal energy balls. My daughter loves these. We have tons of oats, and then we can get the other stuff. We usually have this in stock, the peanut butter and the chocolate chips and the honey, but we can always get more. Zucchini bread. I've made this before. It is very delicious. I believe we have leftover zucchini from the last time. So when you buy zucchini from Aldi, it comes in a 2-pack, and I shredded all of it, and I think maybe this recipe used maybe like half of what I got. You can get a lot of zucchini, maybe not even half. So I think we have all the ingredients for the zucchini bread, and it was delicious. And again, it could be something that we could snack on since we're going to be home all the time, and we also have the time to be able to make this during the week. And then the other thing that my daughter really has been wanting is what's called donut drops. They're like donut holes. They're gluten-free and dairy-free for her, or I make them gluten-free and dairy-free. And then you just do a pot with vegetable oil in it, and then you just drop them in there, and it makes donut holes, and she really, really likes them. So I'm going to make sure that I have the ingredients for those things. So yeah. Oh, I forgot real quick. So for the week of spring break, starting on Monday, March 24th, we're going to do chicken carbonara. Tuesday, we're going to do taco soup. Wednesday, chicken basil. This is actually already made. It's in the freezer. But I only had enough ingredients to be able to make this, to be able to make 2 meals of this chicken basil. The same thing with the chicken lime. I think it's like the basil lime chicken or whatever. And so I want to like check the ingredients and like restock on that stuff if I'm able to. Thursday, meatloaf. He really likes meatloaf, so I thought that would be a simple thing to be able to make. And since we're home, I can make this in, because it takes about almost an hour for the meatloaf to cook, and so we don't have to rush for this. Friday, jambalaya. Saturday, huli huli chicken, and then Sunday, spaghetti. I'm not for sure when he's going to go back home that day. So hopefully we can have at least dinner with him on Saturday, and then he can come to church with us and then leave Sunday. I don't know. It just depends on a few things. But I think he would really like this huli huli chicken. Once I actually get to talk, because I tried calling him before I made this video to see if he was going to be here for dinner on Saturday, and also when he was going to come home, and his phone went straight to voicemail. So once I'm going to make the broccoli cheese soup no matter what, but I just wanted to know like if I needed to wait a little bit longer, maybe instead of being here at 6, he's here at 7, and so I can wait a little bit longer, honestly, because my daughter that's going to be Saturday, so never mind, I'm going to be at home already. And so like, since dinner, I usually have dinner at 6, if he's not going to be here until 7, I can wait a little bit longer and have dinner at 7 instead of at 6. But if he's leaving on Saturday, then maybe we can do like the chicken, do the huli huli chicken on Monday and the chicken carbonara on Saturday. My daughter likes the chicken carbonara. It's one of her favorite meals, and we can have that anytime and she doesn't care. So anyways, so let's go ahead and get our shopping list going. Alright, there you have it. Some of these things I don't think I'm going to need a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. I don't think I need the gelatin, but I just want to put it on the list just in case. I don't know if I need the corn syrup, because I know I bought stuff for the marshmallow things before, and a lot of that stuff is like packaged things or things that can last for a while, so I think I may still have it. So anyways, that is it for this part of the video. In the next clip you're gonna see what I bought. Yeah, so like, let's go to that. Hey guys, so this is part of the video that I show you what I got at the grocery store for the meal plan, the 2-week meal plan that you just saw me do. So let's go ahead and start over here. So this section right here is from Target. I ended up getting 2 things of chocolate chips. We already have one, and we have 3 different recipes that calls for chocolate chips. We probably won't use all of them, like a whole one for one recipe. Aldi was completely out of ground beef. I'm very sad because this ground beef was the same price. I'm sorry. Aldi was completely out of ground turkey, which I'm very sad about. But this was the same price at Target as ground beef is at Aldi. So I was very disappointed in that, but it is what it is. I got 3 of those. I could have swore I got ground mustard, but I'm not for sure where it's at. So I got ground mustard for a recipe. Red enchilada sauce, pinto beans. Aldi doesn't have like a regular can of pinto beans. They have the big massive ones, and I don't need that. But I end up paying almost triple this than what it would cost at Aldi. It's ridiculous. Cat nail clippers. We can't find our catnip clippers, and our cat Bella needs her nails to be clipped like really bad. Heavy whipping cream for broccoli cheese soup recipe that I'm going to be making. My daughter's mac and cheese, and then shampoo and conditioner, coconut aminos for a recipe. We got more toilet wands and then magic erasers. I did not realize how expensive magic erasers are. Like, so the Target brand only comes with like 5. This is the only one that has more than 5. This, you guys, was $13. That is ridiculous. There's no reason that a sponge that just magically goes away should be $13, but whatever. Okay, so that is my Target haul. Now this is my Aldi haul. So let's start over here. Daughter's gluten-free bread. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. This is my daughter's favorite gluten-free bread. She has tried other gluten-free bread, other places, all of that. Target also has this kind of bread, but it's like half and half. Like, it's ridiculous, and it's more expensive. Hot dogs, peanut butter, corn chips. This is milk for, some of it is for my broccoli cheddar cheese soup. And then the rest of it will be for my friend that is coming into town because he drinks regular milk. Salsa, some tuna for lunches, black beans, 2 things of corn. Sorry, 2 things of black beans, 2 things of corn, thing of diced tomatoes and green chilies. I was going to get hamburger patties, but for like a pack or whatever, it was like $13-14. I'm like, I don't think we'll have hamburgers more than once, so this will make us enough hamburgers, and it was like $4 and something. Still do not want to spend this much when I'm having to get multiples, but for one meal I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Apples, because for whatever reason I am craving apples. This sausage is for the jambalaya. Sharp cheddar cheese for the broccoli cheese soup. Barbecue chips, already ate them. There's still some in there. I was hungry on the way home. Half and half back there. Fruit rounds back there, so like Fruit Loops. We have some rice squares to make for the puppy chow. Regular chips. My daughter and her friend came through and was like, ooh, chips. So they already opened it. A pineapple, because that's what my daughter requested for. Regular mac and cheese, avocado oil, pineapple juice. I got more this time, 1 for the recipe, but 2, my daughter tried the pineapple juice of the little container that I got last time, and she loved it. So she's like, can you please grab some pineapple juice? I'm like, fine. Onions, bread, hot dog buns. We don't normally get this, but since my friend is coming to town, I kind of figured we would be fancy and have hot dog buns, even though I don't care. Green peppers, multicolored peppers. You guys, this is crazy. So this 3 count of green peppers is under $2. Target had one green pepper for under $2. And it was still more expensive. Like, I think this was like
$1.35 or something like that. The one green pepper by itself at Target was like $1.85. How ridiculous is that? Like, really? I am excited for this season. Like we have quite a few recipes that call for green pepper and for multicolor peppers, which is why I'm buying them. But I paid $2 for one seed packet for green peppers and got like 6 plants out of it last year and got enough peppers to last us from last season to now. And then we have like a little bit left. 3 bags of chicken, 6 bags of broccoli, frozen broccoli. The recipe called for like 2.5 cups of broccoli, and I wasn't quite for sure how much that would be with these bags. So I got some, and then whatever we don't use, we can eat with other meals. 2 things of bacon, one for breakfast, one for a recipe. And then we will most likely be doing sandwiches majority of the lunches. So I got turkey and ham. And then my friend loves provolone cheese. So I ended up getting 2 because with the both of us eating provolone cheese, I felt like we would probably go through this pretty fast. So yeah, so that is my Aldi shopping haul. And it's my shopping haul all together. So yeah, so in the next clip, you're going to see where I landed on my budget. Let's go to that.
Hey guys, so this is the part of the video where I tell you where I landed on my 2-week food budget. So I did end up going over budget. I started over budget even at Aldi, but I am feeding 3 people. Our friend is coming into town for spring break, so instead of feeding just my daughter and I am feeding 3 people. We are also home for an entire week, so we needed lunches and breakfast stuff and stuff for him and stuff like that. So at Aldi, I ended up spending all of my $120 in cash, and then I ended up charging my card, $16.43. So right off the bat, I went over budget by $16.43. Then at Target, needed other things. Some of the stuff was a want, like the chocolate chips, stuff like that. But I felt that spending money on this was better to be able to do things at home than go and spend 3 times, 4 times more money to go do things. So at Aldi, I did end up spending $100.25 on that. Even though that I went over budget, I did get some change back. Let's go ahead and fill this out. Okay, with this square, the last time I put 47 cents in it. Now I need to put 68. So 25.50, 65, 66, 67, 68. Okay. And then it does look like I definitely have $1.16. So 25, 50, 75, $1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So $1.16 on that one. Okay. And then 25, 50, 75, $1, 1, 2, 3. That's actually pretty impressive. So $1.03 in this one. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our change in there. So we're starting off with $24.77 because we just put a penny in there, so that's why it says 78. Okay, now I'm left with, or I end with $27.64. And so we ended up putting $2.97 into this. How amazing is that? Or about. All right, so there you have it. That is my 2-week meal planning on a low budget video. I really do hope that you liked this video. If you did, would you please give me a thumbs up down below, and if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel to grow and to be able to reach more people. Also, if you don't mind, please make a comment, watch my other videos, whatever the case may be. Well, as always, you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.